we're in competition with other countries as well. So some of the competitive data, where we have farms, things like that, is also something that we're concerned about. It's not always this disruption type event for food and ag. There's also a lot of valuable intellectual property.
I'm really glad you brought that up. Let's unpack that a little more.
Sure.
What sort of IP theft are we concerned about here?
So I'll just pick on China. So they're interested in being...
They're easy to pick on in the cyber world.
They're interested in being more self-sufficient with food. They import a ton of food, not just from us, from a whole bunch of different countries. So we have a lot of intellectual property where some of the genetic work, it can take 10 years for a discovery in a lab to become a product on a shelf. So for them, anywhere they can jump in our timeline and start stealing some of that data that we've used, one, they're not going to have to buy it from us, but two, they've shortcutted their own resources. And to your point, you think about the technical staff you need, the laboratories, all that stuff is just incredibly expensive. So that's very valuable. Competing products. So for some foreign nations, they're selling the same crops that we are, right? So if they could get a heads up into a company's data and see like, hey, they're dealing with a drought, they're going to have down numbers this year, undercut them on the market with who they typically sell to, things like that. So a lot of intellectual property, precision agriculture. There's AI technologies now in food. That's
glad you brought that up too. I'm not going to let you escape. You can't escape with a little discussion around AI. What does AI look like in the agriculture sector?
Lots of different ways it's used. One would be, just for precision agriculture, if you're able to use AI to make the best use of your land, to monitor soil conditions, things like that. There's a lot of different software out there now where you can rely on this very smart technology to just improve what we're currently doing.
And how about automation? That I would imagine in terms of advanced manufacturing, you normally you don't think of agriculture, but they do come into play here, right? A lot of this is automated already.
The tractor drives itself, and using GPS and other technologies, they can pinpoint the seed to the exact spot, right? And you can run all day long. You don't have to just have the workers normal 8-hour shifts or however many shifts they work. You can just keep the tractors going. Same with harvesting. There's a whole bunch of different equipment that doesn't have a physical person driving it. It can just run on the field by itself.